Hello, YouTube. Welcome back. It is Pogo, and today I am joined by Dubs. We are looking at game number 2 of Vindian versus Dani in the series. This very competitive series. I hope you guys are ready because we're gonna be unpausing in 3, 2, 1. Let's go. So the map is Alaska, and the civilizations are Hausa and British. What do you think is gonna happen here, Dubs?
Hausa versus Brits. Interesting little matchup we got here. Vindian on Hausa, which is his main civ, and Dani on Brits. So I'm gonna say we're probably not gonna see much water play here from these civs. I mean, Brits can go water, and I guess Hausa can too, but you just don't see that probably happening. I think it's gonna be a good game. I mean, if anything, hopefully it's a little bit. It's gonna be a good game.
I mean, I don't know. I have to say, playing Hausa on Alaska is not ideal because you only have 2 native posts. So what are you gonna do with all your free wagons?
Yeah, wagons, universities, palace, influence.
You're not gonna get trading posts. So why would you use Hausa on this map? I mean, I don't know. Especially if
I think it's
British.
more of a comfortability thing, right? You go down game 1, you kind of want to play with your best civ, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Not risk losing. I mean, this is definitely his best civ, no doubt about that. He does play a good Hausa. I mean, he understands the civ inside and out. I mean, he's got to probably have close to 500, 600 games on Hausa, I would guess.
But he's playing a water deck from what I'm seeing here. He has fish market, and he may use his wagons to build docks. Not a bad play.
We might see some water play on this map. I mean, I guess maybe. I guess
what is more efficient though? What is more efficient, House on water or British on land? That's kind of my question.
Yeah. I mean, Brits is terrifying, right? We're gonna see the 3 villager card coming from Vindian here, which is pretty standard. Gonna go ahead and take a look at the Brits deck, and we're starting off with Virginia Company. First card.
Not a bad card. Not a bad card.
But we're seeing no 3 vills in age 1. And we do see an anti-water deck. At least some sort of anti-water with the caravels in age 2. But other than that, it's an interesting deck, right? With the land grab card.
Yeah, he does have a lot of late game cards: Royal Mint, Refrigeration, Textile Mill, Faster Calf Trading. He does have a lot of late game cards. The British kind of wants to go late game, whereas Hausa, I feel Hausa is gonna try to plan a very well timed H3 attack, maybe boom on water. That's what I'm getting out of these 2 players.
Yeah, British, I mean, we see the terraced houses in age 4 for Brits too. Don't see that too often. But I guess age 4, it might be an effective card.
Yeah, it's not a bad card. I mean, if you can produce 20 vills at the time per batch, I would take that. Now, Dani is transitioning to wood. He's gonna be making the manors and getting 1 free vill for every manor constructed. Not a bad play indeed. Going forward with the villager, that's a really nice play. I love when I see that British using the manors as kind of buildings to gain line of sight.
Like a scout. Yeah, I like to put them by a forward hunt though, so at least the vill that pops out, you know what I mean? You don't have a lot of idle walking time. I usually try to put them forward with a hunt, but I mean, at least the line of sight will be there.
Vindian just picked a nice 90 wood treasure, so very, very solid treasure gathering from Vindian with his explorer. He's going to be claiming this Nukta settlement with his
interesting. What pretty sure that's a clubman, right? And they also they have an upgraded card for them. And I think they also have a war chief card, right?
Yep.
Yeah, if you wanted them, but the clubmen are pretty strong, right? This is an older map, no?
No, these Nukta are actually one of the worst natives in the game, actually, as far as I know. As far as I know.
Well, he's got to have it for the university.
Yeah,
and stuff, right?
This is going to trickle a little bit of XP or influence for him, I believe. But other than that, I wouldn't even invest influence in Nukta. I would
And
invest
he aged
normal.
up with Berbers as well, so we're gonna see some Berber camels coming as well.
Mhm.
With the native embassy card. I mean, with the native embassy age up.
No water play from Vindian
No,
at the
neither
moment.
player at all. And we're seeing looks like a manor house boom from Brits. Pretty standard. I mean, I like it. I love the manor house boom. 21 vills for Brits, 15 for Hausa. We like to see. I'm pretty sure Brits. We want to see 50 vills around 10 minutes.
Yeah. And the trading post is on trickling influence, so that's why he built it. The university is also trickling influence as well. Not bad. It's gonna
Yeah,
be
we got a
built.
decent amount of influence coming in. We're gonna need it for Hausa. It's very important to have influence. Also building a forward palace as well. So, but I believe that's in line of sight of British's houses. So yes,
Yeah,
Brits can see all of that.
and he's doing it to get the maximum bonus on the university influence gathering. So if he gets a
Right.
trading post, a
Palace
fort,
and a TC, right?
yeah, he gets a lot of influence out of that. British has a lot of wood that he's not using. He should be making all these manor houses. He's being very greedy.
Oh, and we ship 5 vills, so we're at 33 vills for Brits.
Oh, no market
Double.
yet. No market yet.
No market yet. We do have a barracks, and we got some pikemen coming out to do some siege work here. We do have a decent amount of houses coming out. We're already at 160 pop for Brits, so that's nice to see. 15 manor houses. Almost got the full manor house boom up and running. Pikes are coming out here.
This
Eco's
is
definitely in the
good.
favor of Brits right now for
British is
sure.
looking very solid here.
Yeah, we love to see it. And we're gonna go ahead and see some Berber camels coming out. The great unit for countering other cav. I just have never been a fan of melee range, like melee cav counters.
Mm-hmm. And look at the pikes. They're going
Ooh,
directly to the explorer.
ooh, ooh, ooh.
Oh,
That sucks.
oh, that's a bad day in the office.
That is a bad day in the office for sure. We got the Burble Camel Riders coming out. Good play from Brits, you know. They're gonna counter them Camel Riders quite well.
And he's
And
sieging.
yeah, and he's sieging the war camp. So we do have a excuse me. We do have a Fulani pop, so that will do well.
Again,
Fulanis are so
British.
strong.
It's just British is doing British things.
Yeah.
They're just booming.
Yeah, Brits is doing well. 20 vills for Hausa, 41 for Brit. So I think we're gonna see that 50 vills by 10 minutes.
Oh my goodness me! Full manner. He needs to go double racks. That's what he needs. He needs double racks and then just start pumping units.
And he sent 4 vills. So he went 5
Oh,
vills, 4 vills, 700, 700 wood, 5
jeez.
vills, 4 vill. So, like,
Danny's greed incarnated. Oh,
yeah, he's gonna have, wow, that's crazy.
not the
Look at
greatest, not the greatest gathering on these villagers. I think he forgot he's just getting his market up.
Market up, yeah. We're getting hunting dogs 8 minutes into the game. But when you have 44 vills, I mean, it can help you a little bit.
Vindian used his influence to train Nukta, I think.
Yep, probably. We're seeing a raid. You better pull them burbles. There we go. Fulani's on top of pikemen. Longbow's in the back here.
Good micro though. Good micro here.
I'm sure Fulani's do pretty well in melee against pikemen as well.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice trade here. A little costly for British, but
Score is dead even.
Keep in mind, ooh, picking out Berber with the archers. Damn.
Yeah, we got.
Danny just needs more of an army. He needs to stop being
Yeah, he
greedy.
doesn't need to be so heavy on. Yeah, he needs to start pumping. He needs to start pumping. But we do have pikemen and longbows here, so I think I would have been more of a fan of seeing pikemen and musks at this point. But it's okay. Big fight here in the base of Brits. Ooh, Minutemen called.
You gotta.
Love
in fact, I would use villagers to tank damage here as well.
Yep,
He
yep.
needs numbers here. Can't
Wow,
let the
good fight for Brits. Nice defend. Nice defend.
just look at that. Is this possible?
But we do have 28 idols from Brits, though.
Yeah, I mean, he does have 25 vills on his town center. He needs to get them out of that TC and make sure that they're gathering. Other than
Yeah.
that, Vindian is not out of here. I think he still has a decent amount of vills. He took a trade. It wasn't the best trade, but it's dead even with a British. So we're just gonna
Score a
call it
little low. Brits in favor, but Brits does score a little high early game. With all their buildings they have.
two,
But
two,
26 vills to 47.
two shipments for British, and they're not being utilized.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the 700 gold here would be nice.
So we
But we're not gonna see it, I don't think. Or maybe he just tunneled and forgot. Oh, we're gonna lose a Vill here. Yep, Vill going down. Ooh.
and he's gonna deny another
Ooh, beautiful.
fort.
Well done.
Good fight. Ooh, but he's
Well
gonna get
done.
off. Ooh, is he gonna be?
Raiders coming in. I'm a big fan of the Raiders.
Yeah, I don't think there's a battle he wants to take. He needs to pull back because this bear has 500 hit points, and
That's a big boy.
That's a big
His
boy.
name's Big Jerome.
Big Jerome.
Big Jerome. That's a big boy. We love to see it. That tanky boy.
Yo, I need to name one of my explorers this Big Jerome.
Big Jerome, dude. But think between that and the Explorer, that's 1,000. That's almost 1,100 HP to tank.
Absolutely. British has 700 coin in the bank. There's so many options. He just needs to use them.
Yeah, absolutely. 50 vills too for Brits, 28 for Hausa. So we got a 22 vill lead for Brits. But they're running out of hunts in their base.
Yeah, they need to herd a little bit better, or they need to perhaps go
Maybe
water.
wall.
Wall, yeah. I mean,
there's a choke points on this map, right? You just wall both sides to the TPs, to the native post, and make it at least just a straight shot.
I don't know if you noticed, but Danny's not even training vills at the moment. He's just going pure military, and that
Man, we don't need those. Okay.
When you have 50 vills by mid of 12th, to be honest, I don't feel like
you can take some time off, all right? You can retire.
Yeah, you know.
We got Raiders looking around the map, looking for a dock or vills that are pushed out of his base, running around the outskirts here. 29 vills, a lot of influence here, saved up for Hausa, almost 800. We do have a decent mass for Brits.
Vindian aging up right now with the Moroccans.
I like the age up here.
Yeah.
That's big. Brits is not aging up. But they're looking like he's micro 2, 32 vills on food. 6 idols here, but look at, oh man, the vills are everywhere. Vills are everywhere. 4 idols here, not training. Oh, we got some vills.
Look at the
coming out.
mass in British. He needs to push that now, like yesterday. But not in the middle of these fortresses. He needs to be a little bit more.
I think he wants to take them out. I think that's why.
Yeah, but the thing is that there's a distraction. Vindian is aging, and he doesn't mind losing these because.
Yeah. Give him time.
More
Scout the army, see what he needs to make. Did he get the? Is he gonna get the Falconet upgrade from the palace?
He could. I mean, he's not up yet. And we have raiders here in the back of the base, not even killing villagers.
Raid. But yeah, we're not killing stuff. But musketeers coming back to kind of max the energy here. Raider, are we gonna see the vills? Are we gonna see the vills? Do not tunnel. Do not tunnel. And we see the vills.
Yeah, he sees them. He sees them. That's
beautiful.
Good. And then the Fulanis are picking up the musketeers because he's not even paying attention. He's
yeah. Nice little raid here from Hausa. How many did we get? Did we get 1 or 2? Like, did we get?
Vindian has just reached the 3rd era, the fortress era, and he's going to be sending that moss wagon a little bit forward.
Ooh, see what he's making? I like it.
What is he making? What is he making? Where? 17
of them in his base.
17.
17 of cons right in his base.
Oh yeah, but those he made. Those he made already.
That's what I'm saying though. I like it. I like that he's making them.
He's sending the center horsemen actually, which are the mams.
Ooh, tanky boys.
Tanky boys indeed.
Tanky boys. He gets those on top of them longbows.
Yeah.
And bad day.
British aging up with the adventurer, so not a bad trade. I think British has the potential to just
A lot of idle time. 17 vills idle.
For British, ooh, yeah, that's not a good time. That's not a good time. He's
No,
running out of
can't have that.
food.
Oh,
So
he made a good push though. He cleaned up everything in the
a
middle of the map.
lot of idle vills. Pretty insane here.
Yeah, we do not like idle vills, but you know, if we got to idle, we got to idle. So, 5K score lead in the favor of Brits here. A lot of eco for Brits if he would keep the vills on stuff. Hausa has a lot of food. And our horsemen are in. Look at that. Look at that tankiness. 5K HP. Yeah, that's gonna hurt. And we got big boy Jerome. 630 HP for Mr. Jerome.
He got a little bonus to his HP after the age up.
Yeah, the age up. Shadow Tech, baby. Look at the Akans just putting in work.
Oh, yeah.
All grouped up. We love that.
This is where it gets ugly for British, because...
Oh, very, very. You gotta remember, half his army's pikemen, and they're just not gonna do anything against half of House's army.
He just needs to pull back. He needed to wait for his cannons and
kind of... No. Oh, that
He still has a lot of idols.
Good play from Vindian. Nice pickup.
Yeah.
4-9 in the favor of Hausa here.
So 2K lead.
Oh no. Look what's coming in. The annoying boys.
The annoying boys. The tuk-tuk boys. The Bubusuela.
Oh boy. The griots.
Yeah, well, the griots are going to be fantastic here because they can heal these centers.
That's going to be so annoying. It's going to be tough.
Danny's sending 5 Haas, and he could send 2 Falcons. He can even send 8 Vills, but the problem is he's running out of food. He has a lot of idols. Look at these idols.
I know. And he's been at 50 Vills for 8 minutes roughly. Remember, he was at 50 around 12 minutes.
Yeah.
We're at minutes almost 17, and we're at 52.
He's gonna be losing more Vills here because
not a fan of that shipment. Not a fan of that shipment. 5 Hussar.
Yeah.
When you have the option of Falconets, I mean, you could more range on your longbows. But Falconet shipment now coming in, but it would have been helpful to have that before. And the veteran musketeers going in. Look at the griots just go.
Fight for Danny. He's losing Vills. He's gonna lose his musketeers. He doesn't even have veteran Haas yet, but they're coming.
Look at that. Well played. Rate of fire for the musketeers, 5. On the ones that get stunned.
Yeah, that's
rate of fire on the Haas, 5.
It's insane value out of those griots.
What a fight. Look at the Vill count for Brits. Look at the Vill count for Brits.
I mean, it doesn't really matter because Brits is not even using all his Vills to gather resources. These villagers...
He just lost 20.
These villagers have been idle for like literally 4.5 minutes, so...
Yeah, that's... You hate to see it. You should probably use your Vills, right? I mean, that's an important part of the game. Oh, look at the top left. Look how far out his Vills went out.
Because he has no more choice. Like, he's hurting for food.
Prayers. If Vindian scouts that over there, that's gonna be all she wrote.
He's now sending refrigeration.
Falconet's being queued here for Hausa.
Good choice.
Yep, 2 Falcons. Another shipment available as well. We're gonna see the Lafitte Knights come in, I believe. Yep, there comes the Lafitte Knights. I like it.
I mean, British had such a commanding lead. All he needed to do was age up, wait for the age up, get his cannons, and keep his Vills working. That's all he needed to do.
Sure.
All
he could have had 75 Vills at this point. 80 Vills.
He had such a perfect start to the game.
Yeah, and he could have just massed so many units that Hausa just couldn't compete.
And Vindian pulls back, he baits Danny in, and of course Danny's gonna push, thinking he has the lead. And
I would say far from that, yeah, absolutely. Oh man, the volley from the Falconet. Opponent's Falconet's gonna go ahead, but he's gonna have the Lafitte Knights come out here.
And don't forget that the grits are gonna stun these Falconets as well.
Yeah.
So there you go. This one cannot fire.
Graffiti Knights finally got on top of the Falconets here. Done. 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 That's all she wrote for sure. Beautiful play from Halsa here. Vindian definitely regained. Didn't let game 1 affect him here. He played a great game 1. Game 2, I mean. Phenomenal.
Fair play to Dani though. He just calls GG. Doesn't talk back. Doesn't talk smack. He just calls GG. Very close in economy.
Resources in favor of Halsa.
Yeah.
That's idle time for you.
Oh, let's have a look at idle time. Let's do it.
Oh man, look at that. Oh.
Just look at this. 33 idle vills.
36, 33, 31, 31. I mean, basically he had an average of probably 12 to 14 vills idle the whole game. Average. Wow. Halsa, he didn't know. I mean, like, Halsa did pretty well keeping his vills busy.
Yeah, he did. Just look at this. Look at this vill. Boom.
Oh, dude, I told you. Look at that. The boom was beautiful, but look at the loss of vills. Oh, 20 vill drop.
Yeah.
GG's, well played.
GG's. All right, boys and girls, we're gonna go into game number 3. So let me just end the recording here. See you next time.